I'm Tanya Aitamurta. I'm a blogger and a journalist from Finland originally, but now I cover tech and business for the leading daily in Finland called Helsingin Sanomat. I have a blog on their website. And I don't think it's so important to define it. You can just start publishing things and then define later what it is.
And I would like to emphasize the diversity and the difficulties for seniors in the Bay Area.
That's a great topic.
Because we have a lot of seniors living in poverty, a lot of seniors who are isolated and have issues of housing, food security, you know, all kinds of things, healthcare. So, and I think it's unique to the Bay Area because the cost of living in California, and particularly here, is higher than in other places in the country.
And overall, what's your goal? Do you want to raise awareness, or are you trying to get the information out to seniors?
So, I mean, my goal would be to increase the quality of life for seniors. You know, and every little bit helps. So, mainly with that, people will benefit by having a better quality.
And besides that, seniors, if you really look at who has a major voice, at least in Oakland, because I can't speak for other cities, seniors have a major political voice because they've been around and they are involved. And that's one of the things that can also come out of this.
I have a poster that says, "I may be retired, but I still vote."
My listserv consists of roughly 10,000, and I have two different listservs. One that's local to my area, and I'm in the Millsmont area near Mills College, and that consists of about 2,000 emails that I have. And it's mostly putting out information about what's happening in the community.
Even if like today we get you like even started like with choosing a platform and like a blog that you feel comfortable with, I can just see you buried with massive amounts of information all the time.
And you'd be surprised how much I'm not sending out.
I know.
And then I go back and retrieve it because I'm saving it over here going, okay, and you know how long my
well, see, and that's what you want.
becomes.
You want, I mean, and that's kind of a cool situation because then you empower people to organize their own information and to have their own tools, right? And that's where there's a lot of things, for example, in WordPress, you have some things called plugins, and we can talk a little bit more about this in the next session, but where you have plugins and then people can just email to that site.
If I go home today, I will probably have over 500 emails.
And how many of them would actually make it through that you send out?
I
think that's
glean a lot of stuff out. I mean, it's you know, I have to glean a lot of stuff out because again, it has to do with people arguing about something.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, I mean,
We're kind of like the gatekeepers who you trust to have accounts for your blog, and then they could actually like contribute a lot of the things that you get. You could say, instead of saying, don't send it to me, why don't you upload it? Let me give you a username and password. You can upload it as often as you want, and then you start kind of becoming the editor as a way, as opposed to like the hands and feet, and you're like caught up in massive amounts of information.
It takes a lot of time.
So you want to decentralize it because you want to take Nancy out of it as much as possible, because in the end, if you do your job well, they're not going to need Nancy. Right?
So you could start blogging for business if you wanted to, like for a bigger health business or fitness business, if you wanted to. So because they might want to have somebody like an outsider kind of to create, you know, some kind of image. So there are a lot of opportunities.
I'm actually working for Wells Fargo, so I'm blogging on their student loan website. So you can check it out. I just talk about, they kind of just need a student voice and a student perspective, so I just kind of provide that for them. And a lot of the time it's not necessarily super professional. It's more laid back, like, okay, if I'm thinking about graduating or if I'm majoring in economics and Spanish, what kind of salary will I be looking at? What can I afford? You know, like things like that. And then just to help students relate to Wells Fargo, I guess. And when I talk about my experiences applying for a credit card or whatnot, it's definitely more relatable in comparison with, you know, them just talking about, oh, you know, there's this great product out there.
Do you get comments from your readers?
I do sometimes, but I don't think a lot of people know about this. And I actually was in South Dakota last about 2 weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
visiting their actual call center. You know, when we call and we actually have questions.
That's where they mail our credit
Yeah,
cards
exactly.
from.
That's where they mail. Yeah. So I was just talking to those people and listening in on conversations about maybe potential topics that I could talk about, because there are all these different things that are going on, but not a lot of people know about it. And when they see like a student up there, they're like, oh, okay, maybe I could just ask her.
And that is your first blog, like
It
first
is.
experience blogging.
Yeah.
How do you define, like, how do you make your blogs interesting to your audience?
That's what I want to learn more about, because we actually don't know who's coming to our website. And it seems like, you know, you would kind of expect them to have figured that out by now, but we don't really know. And so every time we get new comments, it's like, oh, okay, maybe, you know, grad students are coming and asking about repayment plans. Maybe undergrads or maybe high school students are coming and just asking about how to take out a loan. So through those comments, we kind of figure out our audience, but we're still really uncertain. So maybe.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get more information so I could present a really solid idea to them, because it is a group, well, they have a preservation association and board members and all of that, and they're always looking for ways to spread the word about the house, and the newspaper and word of mouth, email, and letters has been the main avenues.
But you would like to have like more action, kind of like not
Yes, we
not
need
not
more
just
people.
yeah, like not just stay, and also online. Like you don't want to have like a stable website where people go, okay, this is the house, but you want to show like this is the event, what's going on. And
Yes,
so what you could
different
do maybe is that you could write about something, like if you have an event or if you have like a new exhibition or whatever there is going on, you write about the background, the history that you know, and then tell that this is, you know, that's why this is interesting. So then you're writing and you're covering the topic, so that sounds like a blog.